Hey everyone, Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. So I'm going to do you a new moon tarot card reading, and the reason I do this is because the new moon is a really significant time to observe where you are on your path and set new goals or restart old ones. So it's a really important phase of the moon. So the new moon in the sky, it looks like if there's no reflection on it at all. So it's completely dark, but you can still see it. And I actually love this phase of the moon. It's really beautiful. And of course, you know, important in a spiritual way for you. So this is why I do these readings. So I have a spread here that I'm going to use, and I actually have the Witch's Tarot deck in my hand. And I'm probably going to pull in the Deviant Moon Tarot card deck as well. So let me just get that out, just in case I need to clarify any cards. But anyway, I hope you guys really enjoy this reading, that it comes in useful, comes in handy for you. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and to let me know what you think of the reading down below in the comments. I really do appreciate that. So the first card looks at where are you in your life right now. So I'm being guided to do a deck cut. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with this card. You have the King of Swords, okay? So the King of Swords is really becoming super decisive on what to do. You know, kind of leaving emotion out of things, just being able to observe things without being bogged down by, you know, romantic sort of what ifs. You know, it's like looking at where you actually are as opposed to where you want to be, and not feeling bad about it, and just eliminating any sort of back chat. Do you know what I mean? You get that inner saboteur sort of insulting you sometimes. It's like, well, you should be doing better. But the King of Swords is going to be able to come in for you during this new moon phase and say, right, that's enough. This is where we are. We're going to readjust the current path or set a new one completely. So very, very powerful energy to take advantage of. So I love seeing that. I'm just being guided to bring in the Deviant Moon Tarot for the next card, and I'll probably just go back and forth, you know. So I try my best to shuffle on camera, you guys, but I have a really small space here, so just bear with me. You know, you can hear the deck shuffling. I've got nothing to hide. So what is blocking you from growing? I'm just going to do a deck cut on that one. I love this Fool card, you know, and this is a great card, but it could be just a little bit too flighty. You know, this is probably why King of Swords is coming in and just like, quiet down back there, you know. The Fool card, he's just having a great time, and he really just wants to start things over and over and over again. This is ushering you in onto a new path, but is it the right one? I get a really scattered energy from this particular Fool card, and there, by looking at it, there's no second guessing why. I mean, it's obvious what is happening here. He's a little bit too, he's like a rowdy puppy, you know, and puppies sort of need to be housebroken. So there's a certain element of that with this card and what is blocking you, because there could be too many options for you. So the King of Swords is going, all right, you know, that's enough of that. I'm going to come in and give you a hand and really sort of settle things down, you know, sort of simmer down, turn the element down on your boiling excitement, your roiling, bubbling excitement. And let's have a card here for what do I need to leave behind? What do you need to leave behind? I love that card. Wow. So this is really interesting. You know, this is a sign of a tough journey. So you could be thinking that everything has just been so hard and I'm so tired and I can't possibly get there on this particular path, which is where rowdy puppy energy comes in. It's like, woo, let's start this over again because I can't on this path. So little bit of a roller coaster ride here, a little bit of a twister, you know, where showing some sort of vacillation between energies, and I can't stick this path because it's been too difficult. I'm almost there, but I just don't want to do this anymore. And this is where this option to start something new, and of course this isn't any facet of your life, right? It could be a romance, could be a project, could be whatever, okay? Starting your own business. So there's a raw excitement that comes in when you're starting something new. And it takes quite a bit of grit to take this load and walk forward with this 10 of Wands. So, you know, you're being reminded to have a look at why you're on that path in the first place. And did you ever, when you started off on this particular path, did you ever imagine getting so far? You know, so try to leave behind that. It's kind of I'm getting a little bit of a poor me, you know? Why is this happening to me? Why is this taking so long? You know, and the King of Swords is like, oh boy, all right, that's enough. You know, you're letting emotion run too much of the program here. So he's going to come in swashbucklingly. So what intention should you set? And I had a card fall out of the deck and I think it hit the floor. So hold on, guys. I'm going to go on a pause. Just a sec. Okay, so the Empress is the card that fell on the floor. And this is what intention should you set. So I had a little peek at the Deviant Moon book while I was at it, because all the cards mean different things. So this one is having a really strong maternal sense in this particular deck. And I think that is super important because, you know, if you're nurturing something or growing something, you tend not to give up on that. People can sometimes give up on themselves a lot more easily than if they were growing, let's say, a human in their body, or had children to take care of, or growing a garden, or you know what I mean? The commitment is somehow can feel greater or is easier to renew when it is reflected out onto somebody else. So it's time to take that nurturing, loving energy with this Empress and really focus it on you and what you're trying to grow. You know, you didn't start somewhere for no reason. And, you know, sometimes the path is extremely windy. You know, the path to success is never a straight line from A to B. You know, that's really, it's not how that happens. Lacey has arrived. Hi, sweetie. There's no such thing as overnight success, you know, and some people make it look really easy, but you don't know how long people were on the scene. So turn that nurturing energy to yourself. Hi, I'm just going to be a minute, okay? I'd show you guys her, but I record on an iPhone and it's on a stand, and I'd have to just really destroy everything to give you guys a glimpse of her beauty. So what knowledge do you need to gain to manifest your intentions? So what are your intentions? Are you going to stay like this nurturing Empress and come in and understand that, you know, you started this path for a reason and you should feel really proud of where you are right now? And not every setback is worthy of starting over again or feeling like this isn't going to work out. And this can be particularly difficult for people that have not had successful relationships, or anything. You know, when things don't work out, it's very easy to quit. But you have either this energy is going to be suffused in you with the King of Swords, or somebody with the King of Swords energy is going to come in and go, all right, I'm going to help you out here, you know, give you a little bit of a guidance and show you where starting over and over and over again is actually the biggest setback and not staying on the path, okay? So the Empress is saying, let's just kind of nurture this seed that you've got going on here. So let's get back to this card. What knowledge do you need to gain to manifest your intentions? All right. So, wow. This is a tough card here. This is the Eight of Cups, okay? So it's like definitely wanting to move on. Really ready to move on. But these cups are full. They're upright. There's everything in them. You know, there's no reason to leave them. There is no reason to leave them. So again, that wistful longing, you know, looking over, well, that looks way better than what I'm doing. It's like when you order lunch at a restaurant and your friend has something, and you're like, well, I should have ordered that. And that's what I'm getting here. It's like, well, now I want that, but you really wanted what you started off with in the beginning. So I'm going to pull a deviant moon over top of that, you know, because this is just the underlying emotion. And I actually got two cards, actually three. Good grief. Okay. So the first card I got here was the King of Pentacles, okay? And this is the guy that is really self-made. And again, he is aware that sometimes the energy runs stagnant or is not where you want it to be. And things look way better over there, you know? Somebody has more success or they look better doing it or whatever, you know? So the King of Pentacles is relying on self and not looking out over at someone else's castle, like really tending to and mending your own fences. All right, so then I got the Seven of Swords. So there's some sort of emotion that needs to be dealt with, and it could be getting like tucked away inside of you. Like, look at this Seven of Swords energy. He's like gulping down something, you know? So there's something that needs to be expressed for you. And then you've got the Queen of Swords marching in to help you do it. So there's a lot of intellectual capacity to help you out. And sometimes when you feel really stuck in things like this Ten of Wands energy, things can get overridden by emotion. So sometimes emotion is really helpful, but not in this particular situation right now, which is why you're seeing all these swords. And this could be somebody you're very close to, like a feminine energy in your family that can come in and help you actually talk about this. This really burning desire to start things over and over and over again. And it could be based on some failure or multiple failures in your past. You know, because you're staying for a reason, but you're looking away at something else. It's like having a complete lack of faith in yourself at this point in time. So, I mean, you need to understand that you're probably burying something and that's keeping you where you are. So try and have a look at that. Like, why do I constantly need to restart something? Why am I like never really truly 100% happy where I am? And what could have possibly happened in your life to make you feel that way, throw you off course a little bit? And let's see what positive energy will emerge in this new phase, this new moon phase. This is amazing. Okay, so we have the Ten of Pentacles here. This is what is commonly known as the jackpot card in tarot. This is very happy. This is your house of affluence and influence is what I'm getting here. Just really super weird artwork on this deck, guys. Like, check out the coffee table. Okay, but look at the archway, you know, with the pentacles just outlining it and the moon in the background. So it's not going to be too much further past the new moon where you might start to look at things with a different light, and the energy of the King and Queen of Swords coming in to give you a little bit of an assist. There could be people that are in the same line of business as you, or you just connect on a spiritual level, and they'll come in to help you figure things out so that you're not going to give up, because it looks like this is where your potential lies, right? So let me just pull. Okay. All right, so this is pretty incredible. You have the Six of Wands, so you can expect a lot of support to come in as you move forward. This is the sign of being heralded, you know, by the universe, by your friends. You've got the laurel wreath on this Six of Wands, and the laurel wreath is the symbol of success. And then I've got Ten of Cups and Ten of Swords here for you guys. So we have all aspects of tarot here represented by tens, and tens are the completion of the cycle. So the Ten of Cups is experiencing really blissful emotional connection, everything working out really well. Whatever this cycle is that is causing you to constantly want to start over again or to doubt yourself, that should be ending really quickly after this new moon cycle, because you've got the Ten of Swords and then everything that you're trying to attain coming in, and the end of that blistering journey is apparent here in the Ten of Wands. So you just have to hang on a little bit longer, you guys. Again, that new moon is coming in on January 12th. So you can expect things to change the way they're feeling or impacting you, maybe even physically for some of you. It can lift, and you do have people coming in, and they could be air signs, which is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So guys, very interesting cards for you for this new moon tarot card reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm going to peace out. Take care, guys. Bye for now. Bye.